Hey guys, you're watching Camp and Build with Reed. In today's video, all we're going to be doing is cleaning up things and then we'll start the fire. All this stuff has grown in so much. You can barely even see the first shelter that I made. Then we got our fireplace right here. We got plenty of wood to burn today. A few weeks ago, it was raining really hard, so I took a video of it. Okay, so we're gonna start off with just clearing off this big log right here, or stick, and then we're gonna cut it up and use it as firewood. And then all this stuff, we're just gonna cut it down. We're just gonna take these and we're gonna cut up all this grass. Oh, well, it looks like my brother decided to come and join him. Alright, so me and my brother are going to clean up the fireplace area. It's got a bunch of green stuff around it, and we'll cut things up so then it doesn't burn anything. Well, we got the fireplace all cleaned up, everything's trimmed. It just rained yesterday just a little bit, and then kind of the past week it's been really wet, so everything's wet, but the firewood for the most part is pretty dry, so we might have a little issue starting that, but besides that, nothing will burn because it's real wet outside.
So I'm gonna cut all this and all the way back to there so get to it.
We're gonna kind of trim up this little area. This is how you get in the place. Alright, well I think we did a pretty good job at clearing this out. It looks 100 times better than it was, and you can actually walk through here without bumping into a bunch of stuff. Well, this is what it looks like now. Everything's all cleared out. So now you can actually walk through here. All right, well, we're gonna let the fire settle in just a little bit more to cook us a snack, but while we're waiting for that, we're gonna check out our survival shelters that we made in our last videos. Okay, so this is what our first one looks like. Looks like it's doing pretty good, but we got a few things we can trim up just right in there and then fix the wall a little bit, but it's in pretty good shape. All right, well, we got our second survival shelter right here. It looks like it's in real good shape. We could trim up that just a little bit, but it looks pretty good. So I was thinking for either this video or one of my future videos, I could put a survival shelter right here. And we could use some of these limestones for some of it. All right, well, I think our fire has settled in enough, so we're gonna go and get some soup, and then we're gonna cook it over the fire. All right, well, we got our little pot just sitting right here on the edge. Got plenty of heat coming to it, so we're just gonna let it simmer for a little bit. Okay, well, we're inside our little fort right here, and we got our seats and tables set up, so we're gonna eat our soup. Okay, so we're gonna take some of these limestone rocks right here, these stones, and we're gonna take them and we're gonna break them into chunks about that big. And then we're gonna line them up so then we can make little paths to walk on, so then it'll look a lot nicer. Well, this stone is a little harder to break than we anticipated, so I think we're gonna use some different blocks that we got down here. Okay, so we're just gonna be taking these stones right here and we're gonna be making little things that you can step on like that.
These places are actually starting to look nice. How many more do you need?
Okay, so we realized that we ran into a small problem that we can't use these ones. They're a little too thick. So we're just gonna take them, we're gonna put them back, and we're gonna use the big limestone ones. It'll be a little easier to place down, so then we don't have to put them like this. We'll just put a big one there, big one there. Alright, so that's kind of what it's going to look like. They're going to be a bit bigger and thinner. So we'll just line them up. Right here. Alright, that looks pretty good. And then we'll kind of find something to fill in these cracks.
But this is something to fill in the crack.
So we're going to put the flat side. Here, no, keep turning.
Whoa.
Here.
Hold up. It's like a sidewalk.
Yeah, it's looking real good.
Right? So it's looking real good. Pretty good.
All right, well, I think for this one, for some of these, we're going to have to lift them up and kind of dig down a little bit so then they're even. There we go, that's better. So I think we're going to have to kind of let go. All right, well, I think this is good for now, so let's get some of the ash out of the fire. What?
You want me to throw some?
Well, it melted our bucket, and I thought it would have, but we still tried it because we got nothing else to use. Well, I guess we're not going to be able to get the coals out of here and all the ash, so I guess we'll just leave it for now. Okay, so we got a tree right here that's fallen down, so we're just gonna cut this up into firewood. Perfect. Well, we got a perfect sized one cut off, so we're gonna do that for a bunch more, and once we get that done, we're gonna make some wooden chairs or like logs to sit on around the fire. Well, got another piece cut off, and this is a workout. This is so tiring, but we got 2 pieces. This will last us not very long, but we got a big old tree to keep on cutting up. All right, well, we got another piece cut up, but this is taking a really long time, so I think we're just gonna cut up this instead of this big old log, because it takes a little while to cut up. All right, well, we got one cut up in less than half of the time. So I think we're just gonna cut this up into 3 more pieces, and then we're gonna make this fire pit a little nicer. We're gonna put some seats around it. All right, we got this one cut up, so we're just gonna cut this one in half. All right, so I got done cutting up the logs, so we're just gonna set these aside for now, and we're gonna take that big old log right there, and we're gonna roll it over here, and we're gonna use it as a seat. All right, well, we got a new bench right here, something to sit on. We moved our firewood right there. So now our next project that we need to do is we're thinking about making something to put all of our firewood in to keep it from getting wet, or just to store it somewhere. got the seats there. My brother's sitting on one right there. We got our fire going. Another chair there. And then we got our little thing to put our wood on to keep it off the ground. And then, I don't know if we're gonna or not, but we might put a little roof or something right there, but I don't think we will. But then we got our little pathway. It goes over to there. It's looking really good right now. Got all of our tools right there. All right, well, it's the next morning, and I think all we're gonna do today is clear out the fireplace. Well, before we do that, we need to clear off a little spot to put our tools in. Okay, so our bucket fits perfectly right there. So now we're gonna clear out the fire. Okay, so we got the fire right here, but looks like right here we got a rock that fell in. Is it working? Oh, here's one. Here. So we got a bunch of sticks over there, and we cut up a whole bunch more logs. So I think that's enough for right now, but we're gonna focus on cutting up all those sticks to burn. All right, well, we got plenty of sticks to burn in the next few hours, and got the fire going right now. So I've been burning down some stuff off camera, and I cut up a bunch of wood off camera. I burnt down almost half of all the sticks that we had. So we're gonna take that wood and just put it over there. Okay, so we got our fire going. Got a bunch of wood stacked. It's stacked pretty high now. I think we got enough wood for today. Our pile of sticks is about gone. Well, we're burning some boxes right now. Okay, so we're making another snack. We're gonna just take this soup and pour it in here and warm it up. Set it on the edge of the fire right here and let it warm up for about 30 minutes. Okay, well, we just took the soup off, so I think it should be done. Okay, so me and my brother just got done eating the soup, so I think we're just gonna sit here by the fire and let it die down a little bit. So the fire's just about done burning up. All these sticks, we'll burn them next time. And then over here, I've done some cutting, so I cut up some more firewood. So we'll take that firewood and put it over there in our little stack over there. So we got these small ones right here. I think I'm just gonna go ahead and set them down here. I hope you guys enjoyed this video as much as I did filming it. If you liked this video, make sure to check out my YouTube channel for more awesome videos just like this one. See you guys in the next video.